Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with IONCINEMA, here to review The Cremator, which will be released on Criterion on April 21st, 2020. Of course, it is the 1969 classic directed by Uri Hertz. It is a cornerstone of the Czechoslovak New Wave, which was roughly from 1962 to 1970. Herz he kind of fell behind some more notable members of the Czechoslovak New Wave, such as Ivan Passer or Miloš Forman or Yuri Menzel, Nemec, and he's probably most known for this film, which is a very dark black comedy that was also banned for many years and wasn't shown again until the late 80s. It stars Rudolf Hrušínský as a cremator in 1930s Prague, playing a creepy man named Karel Kopfrkingl, who looks, the actor looks a lot like Peter Lorre mixed with Rainer Werner Fassbinder. It's based on a novel by Ladislav Fuks. And it's a film that I would describe as kind of having an elaborate morbidity. Kopfrkingl believes that in reincarnation and that all human life is suffering, and the only thing that releases us from that is death. So he believes that when he's burning people in the ovens, that they're being released into something better. He becomes aligned with the Nazis that are just arriving at the Czechoslovak border and gives them ideas for cremation ovens. It's very dark, very bleak. The editor Jaromír Janáček and the director of photography Stanislav Milota. There's a lot of POV shots, distortion, quick cuts, fisheye lenses employed, which heretofore hadn't been used in Czech cinema. It's a very pronounced style. It's very bleak, but also kind of funny. It's also something you probably have to be in the mood for. What I find interesting about a lot of films that are classified in New Wave, like the French New Wave, obviously, or the New German Wave, or even the New Romanian Wave in the 2000s, is the distinction between countries that have kind of forward-thinking narratives or are period pieces. And this is a very dark period piece, when some of his other contemporaries were doing films about contemporary life. And this also has a pronounced linear narrative. It's definitely a discovery if you haven't seen it before. Much of other Hertz's films are difficult to get a hold of, but I also highly recommend his 1972 film Morgiana, which is kind of a Whatever Happened to Baby Jane type scenario where one sister is locked up trying to poison the other. It's a little campy, and a lot of his other films kind of have ascended to a kind of cult status. But this is definitely an art house classic. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. The new 4K restoration from Criterion, I would give 4 out of 5 stars. They also have a number of extra features, including his 1965 short film, The Junk Shop, which originally was part of the omnibus feature Pearls of the Deep, which is part of the Eclipse series, Pearls of the Czech New Wave, which was released a few years ago. And there is an interview with film programmer Irina Kovarova, 2017 documentary featuring the composer, and a 1993 archival interview featuring Hrušínský, and this is known as his signature role. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.